Hi everybody, Robert Lewis here. I'm back with my Honda Odyssey, 2016 Odyssey. We've got an oil leak. Let's go take a look. I'll show you what it is. First, I'm going to back up and get outside so we have better light for working and for filming, but this is also going to show you right where it's leaking, right off this front corner on the passenger side. So this couple of spots here, these tiny little spots are what I'm talking about. Ignore this really large spot. That's from last summer. I had a little oopsie with the power steering fluid and it stained. But I'm just talking about these fresh, new, wet spots. And that's directly underneath the alternator. So it's right down in here. You can't really see it, can you? Right down in here is where it's leaking. Straight down there. It looks a little wet. It's coming right off this front corner by the dipstick. So I did some Google searching, found out this is a very common problem, a very common leak to have on the Honda Odysseys and all the V6s of this year, or this range of years. It comes from an area that has three different names. Some people call it the spool valve. That is the common name that everyone uses in audyclub.com. That's where I do a lot of my reading before I make a repair like this. odyclub.com. It's a great message board forum. So that's one name. The other name is the VVT solenoid. That's variable valve timing solenoid. And the third, this is from Honda's own material. They have a service bulletin for this problem, and it's called the rocker arm control valve. So this is service bulletin 20-023, and it looks like a pretty easy fix. So this is what we're removing. This is the rocker arm control valve. There's two electronic connections and then three bolts. And then there's a plate, and then there's this gasket. This gasket is what failed. So Honda's instructions are to replace the entire thing. Control valve, plate, and the gasket. I called them and asked them how much that was, and it was $337. No thanks. I went on eBay and bought some of these. These are $12 or $18 or something, depending on who you get them from. But there's one for the front cover, one for the rear, and Honda does not sell these direct, even though someone did a very fancy job making Honda look-alike labels. These came from some giant long address in China. So lots of people use them, though. They had tons of sales, and people know this in the forums. They talk about it, and they say it works just fine. So I'm going to put that in. I'm also going to use some gray RTV and put that around the very outside portion, and that'll be my little belt and suspenders for this operation. Let's get started. All right, I need to issue a correction as I dig into this. I figure out what's going on. This is not front and rear. You need both of these for the front. And I'm not opening the rear. I was assuming, and I was wrong. But there's one down in here. That's this one with a little filter on it. And then inside the top here is another one. That's this one. And so the metal plate goes in between the two of them. And that's how it works. So I'm going to use my dental pick here. Make friends with your local dentist. He can give you his old tools. That's what I've done, and this is great for picking things out like that or taking carburetors apart. So pull these out. I'm going to put the new ones in, put it all back together. Oh, one more word too. I'm going to use gray Permatex. That's what Honda Bond is. You don't need to buy the $15 Honda Bond. The $3 Permatex is perfect. So I'm going to put that around the outside too. All right, I've got to issue another change to what I've said. There's not a lot of space around this outside edge to be putting RTV on. I've seen in message boards where guys do talk about that, but these new gaskets are a lot thicker. The old ones were smashed down pretty thin, so I'm going to count on this rubber doing the sealing and not use RTV since there's not a lot of space. This is a pretty easy, pretty accessible job, so if I continue to have leaks I can come back and try that later, but for now I think this will work. Well, there it goes. That was a success. I ran the car. There are no leaks. We're going to do a test drive right now to confirm, but this was a successful fix, and it was fast and easy too. So please do like and subscribe. I will see you all on the next one. Bye.